Hello, Tasties. Welcome or welcome back. Hopefully it's a welcome back. But I mean, if it is a welcome to your favorite podcast. And if this is your first time, it's your new favorite podcast. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and share it out. Because I don't have a 9 to 5 right now. So please share it out. Okay, but Wade, also known as OBW. I'm your favorite host, Honore, and I have the lovely
Jeimy. I'm back. For y'all that remember.
She said, guess who's back? Whoa!
Oh.
Back again. Wait,
back
hold on.
back.
Are you a Nicki fan?
I am a Barb. I do identify as as a Barb. I have to.
So happy to have you back on. I feel like it's been ages since you have been on the podcast.
Yes, it has. I mean, honestly, last time I was on the podcast, y'all remember I was in college, and I'm out of college in my big girl job. I feel like a real adult. So I'd say that's a lot of change.
How the tables have changed.
Yeah, that part. How the turns have tabled, for sure.
I'm like, I'm in college, not in any job.
Wait, we switched places when it came to school.
1,000%.
You weren't, I was, and now we flip-flop. Now I'm not, and you are, so.
1,000%.
There you go.
But I love that. Yeah, if y'all have not listened to give me a minute. Is the body positivity movement the way to go? Mm-hmm. Girl, I don't know why my mouth, I get like verbal dyslexia.
I mean, I've never heard that, but I'm going to be using it now. I mean, why do you think I've got this, like, gallon of water next to me? Like, what are we talking about?
I'm like, yeah, we're actually not drinking. We're hydrating today. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that y'all can't.
Yeah.
Y'all can't.
I'll bring a White Claw out right now. Do not tempt me.
Period.
I really will.
Clock it.
The amount of vodka and tequila I got up on that cabinet is criminal.
Girl. But I am so happy to have you on today's episode again. Like I said, episode that I had with you, y'all definitely go listen to it. So much information, so much just like laughter. And I do remember you brought me some boba as well. So.
Yes. I was tempted to bring it up again today, just to like reminisce, because I haven't had boba in a minute, but.
I literally think I had some on Mother's Day, actually.
Really? I swear I don't think I've had boba since last year. I'm being so serious.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm slacking. Like really.
I've had like twice this week. The week just started.
I was like, it's Tuesday.
I'm a fiend, what can I say? But let's roll in that intro. That gives y'all enough time to get those glasses ready, sit down, light that candle, and get ready for us to talk our shit.
Yay!
And we're back. And we actually ended up making ourselves some drinks.
Yeah, that didn't. I mean, salud.
Salud.
We definitely are not staying hydrated like we said we would.
Not at
10
all.
minutes ago. But, I got these new glasses, so we have to, shout it out in the classic OBW purple. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And an OBW special, an espresso martini made by Honore Truly.
And let me tell y'all something. It wasn't going to be an espresso. It was giving just martini at first.
It really was. Forgot I had espresso, so.
To say that it was lighter than me. Yeah.
It was like my color.
I said that,
Like, she's not white, but she's something. That's what people say about me. Like, I know she's like, something's off.
It's an espresso martini, but martini.
Yeah, I might as well throw an olive in it at that point. Make it dirty.
But let's get into this topic. We don't really have a topic. I'm not going to hold y'all.
No, I mean, we're just kicking and having fun. We're back. OBW is back.
It's finally back. I told y'all in the Where's My Mental special that y'all were going to be getting season 4. Y'all got season 4. The rest of season 4. And now here it is. So I'm holding up my end of the deal. I'm going to need y'all to do y'all's part, okay?
Go ahead and list to it, stream it, share it, comment, post.
All the good things.
All that.
Y'all got me out of my 9 to 5, so let's make this profitable, please. But for those that do not know you, those that are not cool enough and didn't listen to Is the Body Positivity Movement the Way to Go, clock it. People. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, what's new? I know you said that you have finished school, you're in your big girl job. Like, what's that looking like? Like, before, in your first episode, it was all, like, educational. Like, yeah. You were still learning about it, but now that you're actually practicing that, like, what does that look like now for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. I feel like last time I was on Okay But Wait, it was, like, a lot of my time was focused on research and stuff. I majored in exercise science, so a lot of my research is based on health, wellness, fitness, anatomy, all of that fun stuff. Oh. But now I can say I'm officially a health and wellness coach.
Period.
Full time. That's my job. So I'm really happy. I'm finally in my big girl era job. And I love it. And I get to teach yoga now, which I know we spoke about that. I was like I had been teaching for a while throughout undergrad, but now I can officially, like, I have that as a part of my job as well. And yeah, it's been nice. And I feel like I'm actually implementing my practice and all that research that I did. And I feel like it's actually nice to be able to give people and schedule meetings and get to see one-on-one consultations with people just so they can understand the knowledge and stuff that I've been able to acquire, which is really cool. Makes me feel really old. I'm only 25, so this is making me feel really old.
Come on, quarter-life crisis.
Hey. But, like, I'm having a blast. I'm, like, actually, like, I'm still trying to adjust to life outside of school, which I know you're getting into and you already know is, like, girl, it's a different breed. Shout out to everybody that's in school right now. We've been there. You got it. You can tough it out. I was working full-time when I was in school, the whole time I was in undergrad, and I think that, like, that, speaking of mental health awareness month, like, that was, like, my biggest obstacle to overcome was, okay, yes, I'm working on a full-time job at the same hours I was already doing in undergrad, but I don't have class. I don't have essays I have to write when I get home. I don't have tests I have to study for. I don't have this and that. So I'm like, I feel like I'm in this, like, yes, I have more free time, so I'm, like, getting to do more things, but I was struggling with, like, this constant, like, and maybe this is also just being, like, the eldest daughter of a Latino family, of, like, feeling like I need to be productive, I need to clean, I need to cook, I need to do this and that, and I'm like,
no.
Like, I don't know what to do. Like, so when I have free time, I literally, like, hate on myself sometimes, too, of, like, I need to be finding something to do.
No, it's so that is so real, because I literally talked about it a little bit in the episode of just, like, at first I was, full-time job. And then it was, like, full-time job, full-time student. And now it's, like, full-time, or then it was full-time student. Mm-hmm. And now it's, like, no full-time job, not even full-time student because it's summer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. Like, I'll wake up at 12 and I'm like, what do I do?
What am I doing? Yeah.
Like,
no, it's true though. It's true.
I'm literally like, it's definitely very interesting, and I think especially growing up, it's like you were expected to make sure that this was in order, and make sure, like, I'm constantly feeling like I'm trying to occupy my time. Mm-hmm. And mental health really does play a huge role into that, because, like,
yeah, it's a barrier.
Yeah. And
it's something to overcome, and I'm still working towards it. I started meeting with my own, like, health and wellness coach, and she kind of exposed me. She's like, what's the biggest barrier to you right now? Like, creating a lot of my work is fitness programming and, like, writing out exercise programs for people and saying what's working and not working. Like, okay, I want to lose this amount of weight. What's that going to look like with everything health and wellness related? And I found that when I was, like, getting home, the last thing I wanted to do was, like, program my workouts and routines. You know what I mean? Like, it's like when that saying, like, they said, if you marry a mechanic, your car's always broken.
Yeah.
Because the last thing a mechanic's want to do when he gets home is clean and fix your car.
Fix your own stuff.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's kind of how I was feeling. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to get my own coach. And, like, just someone that, like, it's almost like a therapist a little bit of, like, dumping on, okay, here's everything I'm supposed to do. What should I do? Yeah. And then I feel like because I'm such a people pleaser, her being like, I think you should do this routine. I'm like, okay. And that's actually helped out, like, a lot, because it takes that kind of, like, stress of me creating my own game plan, and then I can focus on things like, you can do fun things like with scheduling a podcast with you, or like, like more social events and stuff, and I love that. But that, yeah, I'm still getting over that. And I graduated in December and we're shooting this in May. So it's been 6 months.
Listen.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
And it'll take some time because, I mean, if you really think about it, you were in school for 4 years.
Oh, I was in school for 6. I'm flattered that you think it was for 4. I took a gap year. I did take a gap year. Oh, screw you. I'm kidding. No.
And it's my reaction.
You said jaw dropped. I'm like, damn.
Listen.
At least I finished. Come on, help me out.
No, because girl.
It was a hard ride.
As I said in my one TikTok, to the people that finish their bachelor's degree and then go back for their master's and then go back for their PhD, girl.
Yeah.
They need to be making like a quarter million.
Yeah, they need to come out there being a millionaire, 100%.
Because I have, like, the way I break it down is I no longer, people are like, oh, I have 3 years left, or I have 4 years left. No, girl, I have 7 semesters.
Yeah, and you have to, because the reality is, especially in America, not everyone has the privilege of living on campus, sole focus being school. Mm-hmm. I mean, even with you being a full-time college student now, I know it's summertime, even your schedule doesn't look like that. You have your own place to attend to and things that you have to cater to for your friends, for your family, for the podcast, for all that sort of stuff. And like, that's how it was for me. That is how it was for my boyfriend, Jeremy. Like, we both had this, and that's part of why we bonded, I feel like, was that I'm working at the same time I'm in school to pay for my fucking school.
Yeah.
And I'm like, a lot of people our age, especially kind of like where we are and where we grew up, that's not the case at all. Like, people are, it's a privilege. It really is. And I'm like, not trying to shit on anyone if that's how you went about it. Just know that, like, that's fantastic, and don't take advantage of that. If you have the privilege of being able to just be somewhere where you can solely focus on school, not have to work, take advantage of that. I'm like, you'll always have the time to do that.
Like, you're solely, like, you're in school, but you're, working, but you don't necessarily have to work.
Yeah.
I think that in and of itself as well is, like, that's still a privilege.
Yeah, it is.
Like, just being able to, I really do wish that, like, I was able to just go away to school.
Yeah, me too.
Because with that, then you're like, okay, like, I don't have to worry about, like, oh, well, what are my friends doing? Or what is my family doing? Or, like, let me go do this. Let me go, like, the friends that I make here is the friends that I make here. Mm-hmm. The events that I'm going to are all catered to school. Like, here it's just, like, I've not had this lifestyle that I've created that I'm maintaining, and adding school into that, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
it's
an adjustment.
It's such a fucking adjustment.
I can't.
Even with just like the yoga teacher training that I'm going to do in July. Yeah. I was going to do a summer class for speech, but I'm like, originally it was going to be in June, so I was like, damn, like it starts at the ending of May to the ending of June, so I was like, I can't do that because I'll be out in Costa Rica. But it's like, there's so many things that I still want to do, and I'm like, damn, like, even if I just want to go travel the fucking world, I'm like, I guess I'm bringing this fucking computer with me, because what y'all know about getting a degree overseas?
I mean, at this point, yeah, that's how, like, for me, I started college immediately after high school, went to a community college, full-time, paid for that. I was lucky enough to get a scholarship my last 3 semesters, so I didn't have to pay for my last 3 semesters, which to me was huge. I know it's community college, and a lot of people are like, that's chump change, but it was huge for me because I was working. Girl. And then I graduated with my associates.
That's a Birkin bag. No, it's
that
not.
Part.
But
that's a Birkin
Louis
at
Vuitton
Goodwill.
bag.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking weak. Then I graduated from that, and then I graduated with my associates like right as COVID started. Yeah. And then took a break for a semester before the next semester started. In that, got laid off of that current job I had because of COVID. Started working at a warehouse to make up money to start with, to finish my bachelor's at a university. So I had all my stuff transferred to the university I graduated from, and then by the time that all got finished, so that's why I had a little bit over a gap year, and then started back up and finished up with the 2 years. So yeah, I guess it wasn't 6 years because I graduated at 23. No, I graduated at 24. It was 6 years. I'm so disgusting. Not me saying I'm 25 and I graduated when I was 23. No, I didn't, bitch. That was in December.
Listen.
Oh my god. Is this what
for me
your
it's
old
going to
30s
be
is?
a total of, let me see. I took my first semester in 2020.
Okay.
First semester, that was it. And it was summer.
I'm weak.
But let's see. Oh. 4 years later.
See? Y'all, the way he laughed at me, that's what's crazy.
What y'all know about it taking 8 years and you stay got your that's like what? A motherfucking PhD?
That's a doctorate.
My philosophy,
that's a doctorate.
Listen. And I still kind of actually want to get my master's.
And I do too. A master's is definitely something I will get for myself.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm freshly off finishing my bachelor's, so I just needed a break.
Yeah.
But I want to be excited about school again. I felt like I wasn't. Especially when you're doing it the way that we're doing it, of working in school. You have to feel passionate about what you're going to school for, else it's not worth it.
That and, like, for me, being 22 years old, just now, like, really starting school. Like, yeah, I did it prior to, but, like, now starting school, I'm like, yeah, there's people, like, I think I'm kind of, like, in that threshold of, like, there's people that are still starting school, but, like, by the time I finish my associates and, like, am enrolling in college, I'll be 24.
Yeah.
So I'm like, do I really want to go to a university at 24 years old? There's people that are fucking 18, 19, 17.
And let me tell you, at least in my school, it was like, one, you couldn't really tell. And my university was thankfully more of a commuter school. So it never really mattered. There were still people of all ages. I had one person in my class that was like 72.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck
72,
this
the
person's
fuck
doing
you
here.
studying?
At this point, I was like, and exercise science, I said, girls can be a personal trainer, pop off.
No. You said, okay, pop off or pop something.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, but now it's a lot different. So, yeah, I feel like I was a bitter bitch when I saw people, especially when I saw people that were like in school and they lived on campus, no side jobs. Maybe they were in a sport. Because, you know, a lot of times if they're in a sport in college, that's also in itself is a full-time job. Like, you have no time. But, you know, if they were in any type of, they're not in any extracurriculars, they were just doing school, living on campus, and that's all they really had to do, and they fucking failed out of school. I literally was like a bitter bitch. I'd be like, see, if my cards were dealt to me to have a situation you were in, the way I'd have a 4.2 GPA. Girl. You know what I mean? Like, I honest to God would be like I would have easily made it to grad school.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like.
No, 1,000%. Like, and I'm lucky enough to, like, well, no, but I'm like, I was lucky enough to, like, finish this first semester with good grades, but, like, this is the first semester. Yeah. And, like, that's what I'm so hell-bent and focused on right now is, like, okay, 2 years from now, Andre, because I'm going to school for architecture. Yeah. I'm like, 2 years from now, buddy, when the motherfucking lectures and shit start happening, when you're doing on the job stuff. Yeah. Yeah, buddy, a job, you're not going to be able to do it. So I'm like, okay, what is Andre going to do now to make sure that in the future he can be one of the motherfuckers on campus that ain't got to worry about shit? Yes. Yeah. Girl, look, if I fail a class, like so when I first went to school, that's what like really gave me that break was I was working at the car dealership and I had just started in the car dealership. It was also the pandemic. So nobody was really serious about school. And I was taking speech, but I was like, I don't want to fail in the car dealership because I was young. Like, I literally was so young that they couldn't even insure me, so I couldn't drive a single car. Yeah. So it was literally like they took a leap of faith with me. And I was like, so I needed to soak up everything and just, you know. But in turn, I had failed my speech class because I had missed like 3 assignments. And during COVID time, the way that they did it was like, if you missed 3 assignments, no matter if it was late, that was counting as your attendance. Yeah. And if you were like 3 days like out of attendance or something, they just automatically failed you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was fucking pissed. And what
it's like I'm paying you.
Okay. Like, bitch.
I'll show up the fuck I want.
This motherfucking video.
I'm like, is it wrong? But is it wrong? Speech? Am I not speeching right now?
I said, listen, y'all finna hear me. You're finna fucking hear me, bitch.
That is one of the dumbest classes I had to take.
I literally hated
communications.
speech.
I hate that shit.
For those that, like, and it's funny because I have a podcast, but, like, genuinely saying, I hate talking in front of people. I hate being the center of attention. Like, even though it was just, like, record a video of you doing, I remember I had, like, a 20-minute video on my phone, and it said, hi, my name is Henri, and this is my messy room. I had just got off of work. I was so fucking exhausted. And I just remember I screamed so loud because I couldn't get past the part of, hi, my name is Henri. And this, hi, my name is Henri. Hi. Like, it was a shit show.
A Disney sitcom?
Yeah. So then, for me to be like a week before class is over and they literally failed me because I had missed one assignment. Like,
they really drug you on that whole semester. They said, oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that. That's what they're giving. Snatch.
Girl, I was ready to go out there and give them motherfuckers COVID.
Oh, no. Honestly, you should have.
I was like, you know what? Y'all want to give me an F? I'm giving y'all a C. Coronavirus. Coronavirus!
Oh, my God.
I was so pissed.
They would have still been in the lecture online. You still would have had to show up to that.
Yeah.
They're sick. They're sick.
They look.
Sick.
Show up.
And let me tell you, going to college and during COVID times is something else, too.
Yeah.
I feel like that even in itself was, like, crazy. Well, I mean, I know I didn't have a graduation for my associate's degree. My boyfriend, when he graduated with his bachelor's,
I remember that.
didn't get to walk the stage or anything. It was like a PowerPoint slide they showed on the screen with his name. And it was still a really intimate moment. We had a little house party. It was cute. But I couldn't help but feel bad. Like, damn, when I had mine and we had our, for my university, we had our graduation at our local professional baseball team stadium. And it was, I mean, I'll say it because it's a professional team. The year the Texas Rangers won. So we were at the Texas Rangers Stadium.
Yeah.
And I'm, like, on the Jumbotron and stuff, and we got everybody walking over there, and I just thought it was, like, the most, like, surreal moment, like, getting to do that, and all I did was feel so bad, like, oh, and he had his on, like, he did the same thing, he finished it quicker than me, and his was on,
not quicker.
He finished it quicker than me, and got it on TV, you know, like, I felt so bad, but, I mean, like, yeah, same, my associate's degree came to me in the mail, and, like, a little thing, and they're like, you did it. I'm
not even gonna hold you. The day that I walk across that stage for my fucking bachelor's is the day everybody will see me cry.
I better get an invite.
Oh, 1,000%.
Okay, good.
Don't.
Because I will cry. I'm going to a graduation this weekend. I cry at graduation. That makes me like
I cried
emo.
at Sam's graduation. When Sam cried, oh girl, she walked out. Her mom and her were hugging. It was like me, Salia, like Sam's family, and then her mom and her, like we finally found her. They were hugging, and they were like, oh. And then I just saw her, and I was already holding it back, but bitch, I saw her, and literally it just was like, woo. And then Salia started crying too, and literally like we went to hug her, she let us go, and that's really when the tears started coming. And they were like, oh, me and Salia both just ran into the bathroom. The bathroom was right next to her. We said, nope.
Sobbing.
I like that moment for me was just like, damn, like I'm finally getting my best friend back from like you were gone away for 4 years.
The grips of the American college system.
Girl, fucking I ain't out of that bitch.
That's how I feel too with our friend that we're going to see this weekend is graduating from med school. So officially gonna be a doctor, and he's immediately starting residency like starting next month. Which first of all, he's already had to pay on them loans. Starting residency, which I think is a fucking scam, but that's besides the point. And I'm so excited because it's like, you know, when you see someone like grinding for that long, and this is somebody who like straight out of high school, they're a year older than me, and they're just now finishing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, he's 26 and he's gone nonstop in school. Like, that's a different type of dedication. Like, I can't even imagine. So I'm gonna be up there like, it's doctor to you now, bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna be.
And that's literally my philosophy. Is I'm like, okay, like I've been looking into programs that because I really wanted to double major in architecture and computer science. Two completely different things, I know.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it is.
You said.
I said, huh?
Yeah, I really want to double major in that, but because, well, money, but UTA offers a program where it's like 4 to 5, where you can get your bachelor's or your master's, I think like the 4th year or like 5th year or some shit like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I looked into it. That's my plan, but I'm like, I really just want to keep it going.
Yeah.
Because maybe the minute I would take that motherfucking foot off the damn gas pedal, bitch, the check engine light is coming on.
No, I mean, I was the same way. The only reason why I took the gap year I did is because it was kind of like handed to me. Like, okay, you just finished your associates, but there's still a period of time before you can start your bachelor's with all of like the transition paperwork and stuff and transfer stuff. And with COVID, but I would not have stopped. I would have started immediately and kind of done the way I could. And that's how you have to do it. Like, if you're debating getting a gap year, I mean, obviously, if you need it for your mental health, by all means, do it. However, if you're kind of like tiptoeing it, you'd be shocked how far you could still like keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Just keep your foot on it. Because the second that you pop off that bitch,
girl,
you are not hopping back on there anytime soon.
Listen, the way I look at it is, if my mental health is already shit, we're just going to keep it that way. We're going to keep it, because the fuck am I going to build that bitch back up just to deteriorate it again for 2-3 more years?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Like, and as much as I don't want to do school, because I'm like, okay, architecture, what the fuck am I going to do with that?
Yeah.
But then I'm like, okay, actually, I do know what I want to do with that. But still, I'm just like,
Did it save?
It did. Y'all, I'm finna fucking find a bitch.
The camera turned off.
The camera turned off.
Ad break.
No, literally. I said, actually, we're gonna take a quick little break real quick. Technical difficulties.
But stick around, we're not done.
No, we're not done at all. The fuck? Get y'all some motherfucking drinks, bitch.
If you hear me slurping, mind your business.
And we are back. Y'all.
Has some shit gone down. I'm not even gonna hold you.
This has been a crazy ass recording. Let me just tell y'all that.
The blooper reel for this episode is about to go insane. If there's not one out there, you can imagine. But if not, if there is going to be one out there, please go watch it because you will be in for a treat.
What do y'all know about making a 30-minute episode in 3 hours?
What y'all know about trying to be cute with an aesthetic candle and spilling wax everywhere all over the table and potentially ruining good, expensive equipment?
We know a lot about it.
This is a get to know me episode. Hey, my name's Jeimy. I'm very, very fucking clumsy. So.
She said the J in Jeimy stands for just beware. Just dropping shit.
Just dropping shit. No, actually. Oh my god. So instead we replaced it with some chips and salsa.
We did. So if y'all hear me crunching and munching, mind your fucking business.
It's become a mukbang. Don't act like y'all don't watch them.
No, literally. Especially with these mics, girl. Also, shout out to Jeimy. Because this shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Because let me tell y'all, the only thing that was soaking up this liquor was y'all.
Me.
But we are back. Hopefully y'all refilled y'all's glasses. We definitely didn't. We probably shouldn't.
Not at this point. Look at what I've done.
You're like, I refilled mine with wax.
That part. I think the alcohol will kill whatever is in there that could potentially kill me, so I think I'm good.
Girl, it was looking like a blonde brownie when I first made these drinks. I'm not even gonna hold y'all.
It literally went from my skin color to your skin color into 2 rounds.
I said, why isn't it foaming up? And I said, oh, right. Of course it's not. But we are back. We're talking about schooling, but let's get into the nitty gritty. Like, we've got a couple minutes left. I just want to know, like, what do your plans look like from here on out?
Maybe it's going to be a whole lot of figuring out what Jeimy's brand is now, like, outside of that, you know what I mean? Like, now that I'm entering, like, real adulthood, like, finding what it is that I'm actually passionate about and finding my niche and finding all that type of stuff. And just, like, this year, my, like, resolution, I guess you can say, was to start prioritizing me.
Oh,
I feel like every year of my life was prioritizing everyone else's needs over mine, and I had a really bad, like, even sitting alone and people weren't thinking about it like that, like, I still prioritize other people's needs and responsibilities over my own.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get better at hanging out with people when I want to hang out with people, not going out because I don't want to, or, you know, making sure that I have a healthy, like, Jeimy routine, whether that's, like, working out, eating well, whatever all that stuff entails, like, maybe getting into more like spiritual practices and stuff. Whether that's, you know, like starting to set, because I don't necessarily need them, but like changing the dynamic of my relationship too. I feel like I was kind of like one of those that would like at the drop of the hat do anything for my partner, and he's not necessarily one that needs that. So like, okay, what does it look like to be in a relationship with someone we're both just working like, well, we're dinks. I want to enjoy being a dink. That's what I am. So double income, no kids.
Okay. See, I wouldn't know that acronym because I cannot relate. No. I'm
like, we're dinks. I'm like, this is great. Like a lot of people like, this is why people in our like around my age are, you know, don't want to really have kids and stuff. I mean, being dink's kind of cool.
I'm like, I'm a nink.
No income, no kids?
Mm-hmm.
Crying. That's the funniest thing I've heard literally all day.
Yeah. So I'd like that. I think when you really take that into account, that like, because that was something that I really had to focus on was like, I do a lot of stuff for everybody else.
Yeah.
But what is Honor doing for himself?
Yeah.
And that has been my whole thing for this like year, or not this year, but well, definitely this year. But I am so sorry, y'all. I really hope the mic did not just pick up the burp that I just let out.
Like I said, we'll put a dolphin noise up in there. How about that?
Listen.
We're up close and personal with the camera now.
We are. Y'all are like, what happened to what?
Up close and personal.
I'm like, how y'all doing? But no, really just like taking this time out to really be like, okay, what does Honor want to do?
Yeah.
What does that look like for Honor? Like, how is it going to make Honor happy? Because a lot of the things that I was doing, like while I was working, was like, work takes up so much time in your life.
It does.
So it's like, at what point, and I remember when I first started at the job, I was leading meditation at my very first team that I was on. And I was like, I ended and I was like, you know, there's 7 days in a week. 5 of those days are spent working.
Yeah.
8 hours of those days are spent working. And there's 24 hours in a day. At what point are you going to start taking some time for yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. And the nice part too is with the current company that I am with, like health and wellness, I'm in a corporate wellness sector, so it's just all about implementing health and wellness habits in those that are working in a corporate type of environment.
Yeah.
Because it's huge. It's like a lot of people don't have an identity for themselves or what it is that they like to do outside of work, and that's really what I work towards, is like prioritizing you.
Yeah.
And I think that's been huge, because it's like, okay, well, if I'm telling people how to prioritize themselves, why am I not prioritizing myself?
Because it's like we're so conditioned to prioritize work, to prioritize family, to prioritize our partner, friends, our kids. We're never taught how to prioritize ourselves.
Yeah, but it's like what they say, you can't pour from an empty cup.
You can't. You cannot. You can't. Because, girl, a lot of people are trying to, and it's like, just take a step back. Tranquilo. Like, shit. Literally. But with that being said, I mean, is there some more exciting news?
There is. Do I get to announce it?
You do?
Ah!
We do.
This is definitely not the last time you'll see us here together, and even with some friends, because I will be on Okay But Wait as part of, do we want to give out our name?
Yeah.
I'm part of the brewery, so this is my little intro. Y'all get to know me. I know a lot of y'all listened to our last episode together, and it was fantastic, but I don't think I ever got a chance to really get to know me, so now y'all got to see a little insight on Jeimy and our dynamic and stuff, and I feel like I'm super excited. Me and Honor have gotten really, really close over the last year. We've been friends for a while, but I feel like we've really been close this last year, and it's super exciting, and I can't wait to all the fun things we have planned. Y'all just hold on to your bootstraps, friend. I'm telling you, it's gonna be so many things planned. I'm so excited.
So many. I'm literally, first, as I always say, like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely can't do. People don't understand, like, the work that it really goes into, like, putting on podcasts, the production, yada, yada, et cetera, et cetera. But, like, I really couldn't do it without you.
Aww.
And so I'm so excited for you to be one of the additions being added on. I'm excited because you bring just a very different personality and a very different viewpoint to a lot of things. And so I'm excited for that to be heard, to be seen. We're here to be heard.
Amen, sister. No, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
And I think that the other people that are going to be a part, y'all are really going to enjoy. Potentially you already have, and I can't wait for y'all to see what's coming up soon.
Oh, yeah. No, we've got some good things in store. So hold on to them glasses and make sure you get that motherfucking wine in stock, bitch, because we got some shit for you.
Yes, sir.
Period.
Love it.
Love it.
I'll think it to it.
Cheers. As always, don't forget, hit that fucking like button, hit that goddamn subscribe button, share this bitch out, DM us if y'all have something to say. Only nice things, though. Listen to what your mom said. If you don't have anything nice, don't say it at all. Don't get blocked now. No.
Because you will be. No, I'm kidding.
And finish those glasses. We may not, because that's
I'm already spilling shit. I'm already breaking shit at this point, after one. And if y'all saw how we were making those espresso martinis,
yeah,
baby,
definitely tune in to the actual video, because first and foremost,
you'll be in for a treat.
Yeah, you'll be in for a treat. But the shit that we had to go through to make sure that the shit was spit out, girl, not letting our work go in vain. But
yeah,
we will see you very soon. Very soon. As always, love y'all.
Okay, but wait. That was an interesting episode. If you agree, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and tell us what you think in the review section. While you're at it, go ahead and interact with the poll if you're a Spotify user. And join the Tasty Brew by following us on social media at OBW Pod. Now finish those glasses if you haven't already, and join